Hey everyone, Steve Sedler with Foreign Cars Italia here in Greensboro, North Carolina. We have a really special car to show you today. It is the Ferrari 296 GTS that is going around the country with Ferrari, and it is right here in Greensboro, North Carolina for everyone to take a look at. So what is different about the 296 GTS? The GTB has a top, the GTS does not. It's a hardtop convertible that folds down like a spider, goes in the bonnet there in the car. So the GTS is new. The GTB has been out for a little while. The car itself, if you take a look at this profile of the car, it actually is very similar and design cues coming from the 250 LM. This livery on this car actually comes from the very last 250 LM to have won Le Mans as a factory program. So this is the same livery that was on that car in the 1960s. So as I said, the 296 design is heavily based off of the 250 LM race car that Ferrari built in the 1960s. This profile right here with the hips of the car and how it slopes down into the intakes, very reminiscent of the 250 LM. This scoop that's on the front here for the intercoolers, also very reminiscent of the 250 LM. Probably one of the biggest design cues from the 250 LM is the roof line of this car is sort of a rearward slope. And the rearward slope of this car is right from the 250 LM. And again, the 250 LM was the last car to win Le Mans from a factory effort overall. So this particular car has the Fiorano package, which is the light blue stripe here in Azzurro La Plata. And you can see the package itself also includes this full color rear fascia as part of the package that is the Fiorano package, Assetto Fiorano. The rear spoiler, it's one of the first deployable rear spoilers for Ferrari on a production car, and this spoiler will come up and down based on your speed and need for additional downforce. Unlike some of the predecessors of this car, when the roof comes down on top of this engine bay, there's still a piece of glass here that you're able to see the beauty of the Ferrari engine. In this case, the Ferrari engine of the 296 is exactly that, a 2.9 liter six-cylinder, 296. So this actually is a very wide angle, 120 degree V. It's almost a flat six-cylinder, but this one is a slight V with the turbos in the center of the V itself. So in this car, compared to some of the V8s of Ferrari, the intakes and exhaust are reversed. The exhaust is in the center of the V where the turbos are, and the intakes are sort of down low on the outside of the V. This design actually was used by Ferrari in the early 1980s when they had their twin turbo V6 engines in Formula One. Very similar design to back then. Also, what's very unique about the 296 GTB and GTS is with the hybrid system, we actually have the E-Manettino, which is over to the side. So we have the regular Manettino that you see in every other Ferrari that's adjusting engine and the internal combustion engine and suspension settings. But now we have this Manettino that's over here, that's touchscreen, that is all about how you effectively use the hybrid system and launching it. We're in hybrid mode now, which you don't hear the internal combustion engine moving. It's in hybrid all battery. When you hit the performance, then that's where the internal combustion engine comes in. And then we also have qualifying mode, which will give you 100% of the electric power to be able to be deployed for maximum acceleration and performance of the car. And that's a little bit about the new 296 GTS here at Foreign Cars Italia in Greensboro. Stay tuned for our next video because we're actually going to do a ride test and comparison of the 296 GTB and the predecessor, the Ferrari F8.